Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. This will be a reading for the month of November. Please do bear in mind that these are general readings, so may not resonate for everybody. Do take what does and leave what doesn't. So for this week, or for the monthly reading, I'll be reading from the coffee cup here, and then also I'll be pulling out the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And also I have some Moonology Oracle cards that I will draw out as well towards the end. Okay. Aries, let's begin. Okay. I see your attention has been in many places. It's a lot going on, a lot that you are handling, different projects, personal life. It's all, you're doing something about it before it gets flooded, before you get flooded with everything. And what I see here is like you're switching gears. There's a lot of laughter. It's like there's a lot of things that you are no longer kind of taking seriously. The things that you see that are petty or trivial, or things that just don't really necessarily need to take that much attention or energy away from you. So I see like there's a certain method or way of you processing things, and that is through laughter. I see a lot of laughter here. So you're like, oh, okay, that's quite silly. I'm laughing that off. It's like you are measuring what should take up space in your mind, in your in your emotional way as well, and what is worth and what isn't. And it's like, okay, I'm just brushing that off. I'm laughing this off, and actually, it helps you a lot. It's a really, you're stepping into a very positive light here. You're just kind of like, either way, but you're focusing on what's important, the things that matter to you, and the things that need to get done, right now. There is a position that I see you may need to defend. I do see some sort of defense here. But that is, if you're dealing with another person, they have a lack of knowledge on something that's going on with you. And so it's like I see you trying to build a rapport, trying to like, there's some trust issue perhaps going on. But that's because something has been misaligned. Something is not quite aligned, quite connected. And I do see that you are bringing something valuable to show them, to teach them in that sense. There is something here that's saying to listen to your soul, listen to your gut feeling. Your intuitive side is definitely gaining a lot of strength, and it will prove very beneficial for you. There's a lot coming around. There's a lot happening where you are starting to see this before it actually happens. So if you are predicting things, it's your intuition basically is very it's getting bigger, and you're managing to listen and put it in into action as well. I do see that for some of you, you're managing, you're in a position of like a managerial position, or you have there's a lot of authority in your hands. You have a lot of power in your hands. What says, what goes, what comes, and so forth. But also, you're staying. There's a need to stay very, very grounded here. But I do see that because of you, things are moving forward. Things there's a go ahead. It's like there's a lot of people, a lot of things behind you that is reliant on you. But that's because you're able to provide something that others cannot. And I see like a teacher-student type of situation here. it doesn't necessarily mean that, you're an actual teacher in a school and there's a student, but there is some sort, and perhaps you are working with somebody that you feel like you are a teacher towards them. And it could be just something in life. It could be your partner, it could be a friend, but there's very much a teacher-student kind of relationship. There is one particular person that does look up to you, and you're a source for their healing, but there are certain things that you need to also look after yourself, and not, just to make sure that you're balancing your energies correctly, and not feeling depleted in any way as well. There's a lot I do see in your mind. A lot is going through in your mind. So definitely kind of, I see here trying to be steady and releasing some stuff. That is where I get that laughter. You're just getting to the point where you're going to start laughing about these things, laughing things away or laughing things off. And also, I see for some of you, the kind of specific message here, there's a whole new wardrobe I see here. You're planning, for some, to have a complete redo with your closet, with your wardrobe, just kind of like eliminating things that you haven't worn in so long, and getting a whole new set of clothing for you. I know this is very specific, but it's like you're just kind of moving in such a nice flow where whatever you feel at the time you're going to do, but it's always a positive step up for yourself as well. Also, something to do with the sorrow. You're learning whatever sorrow that you had or have, you're learning to not push that any further inside of you. You're taking it out of you. You are definitely in such a great position of control with yourself. It's like you're lessening the burden in many ways. Let's see what the cards have for you, Aries. The Fool. The Fool. Oh, the Knight, the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and Judgment. Oh, well, this is wonderful, because this is a great confirmation from the laughter that I was saying here with the Fool. This is a great energy, Aries, for you to carry and take on, to continue being that, and at the same time being stable. Here with the Fool, it's like, yeah, I have all these things going on, but it's not necessary. So I'm just going to be this kind of joyful person, and if the others want to follow along, great. If you don't wish to follow along, I shall not sink with you, kind of thing, And here with the and it leads you to great stability with the Page of Pentacles and Judgment, because here I see clarity coming in. You will probably have to decide on something quite important that will really signify the long-term direction that you're going in here. It's a month of building up your prosperity, making important adjustments, not allowing others to kind of take you down with them either. The Three of Cups and the Two of Swords. There is, I see that, you're building your own happiness. You're wanting to be around people that make you feel good as well. And vice versa. But it's like almost, I get here with the Three of Cups, a good, kind of equal give and take with the Three of Cups here. There's been too much of an imbalance I'm getting here with the Swords, but it's like you have a very smart way of looking at things. And for the month of November, it will really help you declutter a lot of what's going on, because there was a lot of clutter in your mind, but possibly things around you. Maybe that's why I was seeing the wardrobe change. But it's like lots of decisions, definitely, that's going to also help you keep certain boundaries that are really important for you in your life. And for some reason, I'm getting the word stigma. It's like I see you shutting down people that really kind of have a narrow mind and, simply just not engaging with them for too much. And it's you're picking and choosing the people around you very wisely. And you don't have to kind of worry about other people's thoughts whatsoever. There are big changes coming through that is clearing the calamity around you. Here with the Queen of Pentacles, Aries. This is very good. The Queen of Pentacles, right under the Page of Pentacles. Definitely in this place of great prosperity. You're building up something that is very long lasting. And I think in the month of November, you're taking your finances seriously, whilst enjoying other things. You're not wanting to be in a state of fussing about trivial things, or like for you, there's grander things happening. Also, I see for some wanting to pack a bag and just travel. That could be happening for some of you. But your finances is a big thing for you this month, and really kind of clearing up certain messes that there were. And, having things in check. Things are starting to flow really, really nicely. But that's because also of the kind of order that you're putting in. And there is something, I see hope is being restored about something as well that you possibly were worried about, a business opportunity, an idea that you had, but it is growing. There is kind of like an answer. There's some truth coming in. Lots of decisions, but definitely a really good growth of yourself, of work being definitely paying off for you as well. Really good balance here that's coming through. Let's see what the Moon Oracle cards have. Nothing is yet set in stone. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Nothing is yet set in stone. We have a personal issue reaches resolution, and expect powerful change. Wow. Nothing is yet set in stone. A personal issue reaches resolution. Expect powerful change. Look at how beautiful an order that is. Nothing is yet set in stone. So however things are, it's never set. It is always in your hands to be able to change that. And because of the different ways of how you are reacting to things in a really good, positive way, like this laughter, like this kind of eternal optimism that you're giving out. A personal issue reaches resolution, which is really, really important for you. Going to really, really know. When you know and fully understand, expect a powerful change for sure. I love that. There is a new moon and eclipse, which has just happened. So, for this, it's coming up. So, the eclipse is coming up 25th, and this is being put out today. But after this, things will be evolving around you. There's some sort of like revolution happening within you. And when this powerful change happens, it's like it is that time that you are rolling and you're not stopping. Things are very, very clear for you. People will be responding, reacting differently to you. Relationship is changing, but you, out of everything, is definitely getting stronger and stronger and clearer. Your vision is definitely, very strong, and you're able to kind of conquer anything, to be honest here. I love this for you, Aries. Thank you so very much for being here, Aries. I really hope that you enjoyed this. And please make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you so much for all your support. Until next time.